What's up, geeks, nerds, and all that line between? I'm just a common fan back with a new video. Now, for the next couple of weeks, we're going to be unboxing, unveiling, and talking about some stuff from San Diego Comic-Con. Now, I unfortunately wasn't able to make Comic-Con because I live 3,000 miles away, but the stuff that we will be unboxing and talking about for the next couple of weeks will tie in some way to San Diego Comic-Con, whether it be figures that were announced, figures that were exclusive just to the con, or figures that somehow tie into Comic-Con or some announcements that were made. And today we are looking at the Hot Topic exclusive Stevonnie Pop. Now, you can still get this at Hot Topic, or you can order it online as well. But you can still get Stevonnie. You can still get her. Well, I don't know if I should say her. If you watch Steven Universe, you know what I'm talking about. And so I don't know what pronouns Stevonnie would use to identify with. So to be as correct as possible, we will just use her. We will just use Stevonnie every time we talk about Stevonnie instead of using any type of pronouns. I don't know what gender identifier she would use. Stevonnie would use, excuse me. But here's Stevonnie. You got the open window box here. You got the awesome artwork here of Stevonnie on the side. You've got little sneak peek side profile view of Stevonnie. And then you have the other pops that are in the Steven Universe line, obviously except for the Chase or store exclusives. I really want to get my hands on, well, really probably all of them because I love this show, but I really want to get my hands on Lion. Love me some Lion. So, for those of you who are not familiar, as I open this box up, Steven Universe is a show on Cartoon Network. It's about 15 minutes long per episode, and it follows the adventures of a young boy named Steven and his group of crystal gems, which are aliens from another planet, who, by not spoiling the show for you, make their way to our planet. And on the show, they're standing here because her head is huge. Stevonnie's head. I'm so sorry. Stevonnie's head is huge. Let me make sure that I can get that out for Stevonnie. But the show takes place with aliens from another planet coming to Earth. I'm not going to spoil and tell you why. But they're called gems, and they all have different types of gems embedded into their body, which is, they're also their identifier for their race. So you're either a ruby or a quartz or an amethyst or a diamond or whatever. So Stevonnie represents Steven, who's actually half crystal gem, half human. And Connie is his best friend, maybe his love interest, and just an all-around badass character. And Connie kind of gets swept up into these adventures and really becomes like a badass warrior. I mean, if you don't believe me, look at this right here. Look at Connie's picture right here. Look at that band-aid under her eye. This is from when she was training to fight by Steven's side. Awesome. And so in the show, gems can actually fuse together, kind of like Dragon Ball Z, if you are familiar with that. They can form together and form bigger, more powerful gems. And the main gems on the show, Pearl, Amethyst, and Garnet, the three of them all have their separate fusions that they do with just the two of them, and then they also have one big fusion that they do together. And it kind of takes the best, or sometimes worse, parts of each gem's personality and fuses them into one. And so when Steven wanted to fuse, the crystal gems weren't sure. They're like, well, Steven, you're half human. We aren't sure how that works. And Stevonnie is the representation of Steven and Connie fusing together. First time a human has ever fused with a gem ever. And she becomes just a badass, awesome character, warrior, everything. So here is Stevonnie. Look at the detail on this pop. I'm going to go ahead and put her on, sorry. Oh, man, this is going to be hard. I'm going to go ahead and put Stevonnie. If anybody can get this video out to Rebecca Sugar, or either comment below what pronouns I should use for Stevonnie, I would really appreciate it if you know what the answers are. Or if you can somehow get this to Rebecca Sugar, that would be awesome. So first off, let's go ahead and put her on her base. Again, Stevonnie is technically a female pop. She's designed very, very top heavy. So she comes with a stand in the box and a peg hole in the foot. So you're just going to put the stand inside the peg hole so Stevonnie won't fall over. And there Stevonnie is. Look at that. I love this pop figure so much. I love it, one, because it's an exclusive, and for some reason for me, anytime the word exclusive or limited edition is in front of something, I need it. But you see here we got your basic Funko face here, although somehow they just always seem to nail it, and I just always know exactly who the character is. Instead of not having anything for her mouth, they have a sly, cunning grin that Stevonnie often has when she's getting ready to go into battle. And also, Stevonnie has two weapons here. So here you have Connie's sword, which used to belong to Steven's mother, and then Steven's sword, which forms from his gem. So every crystal gem has a weapon that they can form from their gem, and Steven's is a shield, and his mother's was a sword, and Connie got the sword, Steven has a shield, and then together Stevonnie has both of them. But look at this hair. Wow, this pop is heavy. Look at this hair. Look at the detailing and sculpture, and you might think, well, there's not much detailing. Well, there really isn't, but that's what makes it awesome. It's the sculpting in the shape of it, and the layers of her hair, of Stevonnie's hair, excuse me, I'm sorry, Stevonnie's hair, that really make this pop. Sorry. You can also see here Stevonnie is barefoot because when you're badass like Stevonnie, you don't got time to put shoes on. And it's funny because whenever Stevonnie and Connie fuse, they keep a lot of the characteristics of Steven. They definitely have Connie's hair, which also looks a little bit like Rose Quartz's hair, except just a different color, but you know, the overall styling and the volume of it. But they keep Steven's outfit, but his whole shirt transforms into a half shirt because he grows bigger, and his longer pants end up becoming shorts on Stevonnie. But yeah, this is super, super cool. And also you can see the detailing right here in the middle of the quartz gem, or if you've been keeping up with the show, a different gem. But to not have spoilers for those who maybe don't watch Steven Universe, the quartz gem in the middle there, and I mean, oh, I love it. I think that's what we all love about pop figures, is the fact that they're so simple, yet they can be so detailed at the same time. And it's just awesome, fantastic. I love it. So that is Stevonnie. Give you one more look at that. All the way around, the detailing in that sword and the paint detailing. I mean, all the way down to the handle of the sword. It's just incredible. And I also love the skin tone here as well, because I believe in Steven Universe, Steven is white, but Connie is actually Indian. And I don't mean Native American. I feel like her parents are supposed to be portrayed as Indian. And so that's why you get this unique color here for Stevonnie whenever they fuse together. Not quite white, not quite you know, Indian or any other ethnicity, and that's what makes Stevonnie stand out on her own. So thank you guys so much for watching this video with me. I really, really appreciate it. Again, I just want to give you a quick view of this. If you haven't seen the trailer for the Steven Universe movie that they announced at Comic-Con, that's coming to Cartoon Network, make sure you check it out. Also, there was a surprise episode that dropped online only for Steven Universe at Comic-Con. The episode will eventually air on television, but if you want to check it out now, go to CartoonNetwork.com. You can watch it there, or you can watch it in the app on your phone or your tablet or anywhere. So I think this pop is absolutely amazing. Definitely one of my favorites, and I can't wait to display it. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a common fan. Hey, no, no.